Shalom, shalom, Israel. What I have here today is, a catastrophic contagion 2025, a global challenge exercise. All right, and what this is, it's a predictive programming of the next scamdemic, which the next one will be the last one. All right, which they're gonna keep you locked down for good. And it says in the description, you know, um, basically like what's going on in this video. And it says Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, in partnership with WHO and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, conducted catastrophic contagion. All right, and it says a pandemic tabletop exercise at the Grand Challengers annual meeting in Brussels, Belgium, on October 23rd, 2022. All right, which is, I'm gonna break this down. So before I start, I'm gonna give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua Ba'Shem Kakudash. I'm Brother Tazamak Amath, coming from the Camp Prophets in Babylon here in Tampa, Florida. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach this truth and well. And if you don't follow already, follow our page, Prophets in Babylon, okay, which we post daily. All right. As you can see, 534 subscribers, 488 videos. Okay. So if you don't, subscribe, tune in. Alright, so we're gonna play this video and then we're gonna go back and filter it.
Officials in 2 Latin American countries alerted the WHO of several outbreaks of a new infectious disease that's mysteriously appearing across the region: severe epidemic enterovirus respiratory syndrome 2025. Over the past 6 weeks alone, there have been 500 confirmed or suspected cases reported. The virus could cause a severe pandemic if early containment and mitigation efforts are not successful.
The pandemic in this type of situation and trend would be a risk for the global health security.
Pandemics are inherently political, financial, and so much broader.
We have not spoken on the leadership in country. And I think that we need to be also very careful. We cannot decide a lot of things without the leaders be involved and agree on that.
There is no substitute for national leadership.
It's important to support the local response or the national response.
Training those that are in these areas first, enabling them with the tools, protecting them, and if needs be, regional solidarity first.
At this stage, communication is key, and communication should include not just scientists with data, but also social, religious, and political leaders.
Trust. This is an essential issue, and trust was broken among countries, between populations and healthcare systems, between healthcare systems and governments.
I'm very sorry to say that in 2025, we need to strengthen the health system.
WHO needs to be a voice for the voiceless.
No one is safe until all of us are safe.
As of today, there have been an estimated 1 billion cases worldwide, with more than 20 million deaths, including nearly 15 million children. Countless millions are alive, but left with paralysis or brain damage. The most successful countries are those which invested in preparedness and trained for this moment years in advance. This included having full-time pandemic preparedness and response teams, which conducted detailed operational planning and routinely tested those plans through exercises and drills. If more countries had participated and heeded the guidance, the toll might have been much less.
All right, which all this is predictive programming. All right, you got to remember who runs this earth, which is Esau, Edom. Okay, the so-called white man. So let's prove that. This is the book of Job 9. All right, go down to verse 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Alright, so this earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay? The wicked will be Esau, man. He's running this earth. He's showing you right in your face that he can't be trusted, man. Alright, but still our people still go down and ask this devil for help. Okay? Let's get Sirach 12. Alright, and it says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Okay, so we're not supposed to trust this devil by any means, because this devil's main agenda is to destroy the Israelites, man. Alright, to cast down the righteous by any means necessary. Alright, bear with me one sec. Alright, by any means necessary, right? And it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rest have not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Alright, so this devil, no matter where he go, alright, he's going to be wicked, man. And as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. When you see iron rust, it just get worse. Same thing with this devil, because he has a short time to execute these plans. As it tells you in Revelation 12:12, this devil has but a short time. Alright? Verse 13, it says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? So, our people, where is the video? Our people, they're gonna see this, man. This is just a test, which really is just predictive programming. Alright? And I want to jump on this point right here. But all this is happening, the same thing they did with the vid back in 2020. Alright, the same thing is going to happen here. Alright, and guess what? Our people, alright, listened to that serpent and got bit by it, man. So why should we pity you? Okay, because guess what? We told you that this devil is trying to put things inside of you. Don't take it. And guess what? Our people don't listen to the prophets, man. Alright. So when you go back, let's go to this scripture right here, man. Isaiah 29:15. Woe unto them that see deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? And this is how this devil thinks, man. Because he's putting this in your face. This is a message for the elites. Hey, we're ready for the next global, demic, man. We're ready for the next global lockdown to push your digital infrastructure. Okay? But scriptures say, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord. These how these devils do, man. They work evil upon their beds, as Micah 2:1 tells you. Alright, they work in the dark. They counsel in the dark. They talk to Satan. Alright? So they think like, oh, who seeth us? Who knoweth us? Because they put the truth in plain sight, man. Alright? Look at your dollar bill. Look at your movies. Look at your TV shows, man. Look at your celebrities. Look at the people that are in the top, they're known as top status in this world, man. Alright? They're all bowed down to this devil. Alright? Micah 2:1. Woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When their morning is light, they practice it, because this is in the power of their hand. Alright, and they devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds, because they want to get their rulership back. Alright? They want to get their birthright back from Israel, which is not going to happen. Okay? Hey, but these devils, their main point is to take down the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Alright? So these devils work in iniquity. You know, they're working up evil ways to get their rulership, to get their NWO and plan, because they want to control everybody. Alright? They look at everybody as cattle, as what they call it, goyim. Okay? They want to put MOTB inside of you, which is the RFID C-hip, man. They want to control you. They want to watch you. They want to see where you at, where you do. Everything you do, man. They want to see everything you do. Alright? So, let's start from the beginning of this video. Alright? Which is a worldwide event. Okay? Why would they put a world right here, man? Why would they put a world? Let's go to Revelation. Revelation 3. Revelation 3:10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Alright, so this hour of temptation, which is the MOTB, alright, the whole world is going to be tempted to take the C-hit, man. Okay, this whole world is going to be tempted, man. So, but we got to keep the word, the words of the Lord, man. We gotta hold on to what we got patiently. All right, we gotta suffer. Okay, but we also gotta walk through the straight gate, man. There's gonna be tribulation, temptation, but we know the Lord, through the will of Yahweh Shemashah, He got us, man.
Officials in 2 Latin American countries alerted the WHO of several outbreaks of a new infectious disease that's mysteriously appearing across the...
Which they did with you know, the vid. Alright, they say it stemmed from China. Now it's spread across the whole world. Same thing is gonna happen here, man. Ain't nothing new. Let me play it back.
Of a new infectious disease that's mysteriously appearing across the region. Severe epidemic.
Now, why would Esau put this, man? It says seers. You see this? You see how this devil operates, man? Because they know the seers, which will be the prophets, understand what's going on, man. Alright, so let's grab scripture. This is the book of 1 Samuel 9 verse 9. It says, before a time in Israel, when a man went to inquire of Yahweh Shemashah death, he spake, come, and let us go to the seer. For he that is now called a prophet was before time called a seer. Okay? Because a prophet and a seer is the same thing. Okay? But what a prophet do, he see things before it comes. He see things before it come. A seer. Look at this, man. Ain't nothing new. Okay? Now we know the prophets, you know, which are back today. Okay? And they're decoding this devil inch by inch, right? This Amos 3:7 says that surely the Lord Yahweh Shemashah will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So guess what? Since this devil trying to hide his counsel, hide his iniquity, guess what? The Spirit of the Lord is telling us what this man is doing. Okay, by revealing the secret unto us, and we're revealing it onto the streets by being a watchman for the nation of Israel, man. I'm telling you that the next pandemic is coming, the next lockdown is coming. This devil trying to push digital currency. All right, he wants to have you in a chokehold, man. Okay. Let's actually grab right. Let's grab this. 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." All right, so we're not going to be ignorant of what Esau's trying to push the next demon. He's putting the seers right in front of you, which really he wants to get at the prophets. All right, the persecution is coming. All right, the temptation is coming. All these things are coming. This devil's coming down with great wrath, man. You think he's not coming? He's coming. He's waiting. He's ready to pounce. He's ready to jump on the men of the Lord, man. Okay? He didn't put this for no reason. Okay? Let's grab Isaiah 62, verse 6. And it says, "I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep not silence." Okay, and the Lord has set up watchmen, which will be the men of the Lord. Okay, then we're not supposed to hold our peace day nor night. We're supposed to rise up against the evildoers and curse their ass out, infiltrate their plans. All right, you see what happens with the cartoon Scooby Doo. All right, what happens in Scooby Doo? All right, they have a evil man, okay, which represents Esau. He has a certain plan to do an evil thing, iniquity, right? He always devised iniquity. But you see the members of Scooby Doo, they come to infiltrate, all right, and figure out what's going on and who done it. Okay, and once they do it, they find out his plans and they expose him. All right, at the end of the every show, what do they say? "I would have got away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids." All right, and guess what? We like those meddling kids to Esau, man. I would have got away with it. Okay, but guess what? The spirit of Yahweh Shemashah is with us, man. And we're exposing you each and every day. We're not gonna hold our peace day nor night. All right, the Lord has set us up as watchmen, seeing the iniquity you're doing, seeing the wicked devices you're trying to play upon the earth. Okay, but we're not gonna hold our peace. We're gonna keep mentioning you devils, and we're gonna keep infiltrating you, man, until the Lord comes back. Because that's the main thing we're waiting for, is Yahweh Shemashah to come back and expose you and destroy your system. Let's get Wisdom of Solomon, 2nd chapter. We can start at verse 3. All right, it says, now this is talking about the elites, right? Verse 3, it says, "Which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as a soft air." Because Esau is going to be destroyed. When Yahushua comes back, he's going to destroy Esau and his system. Okay, he's going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. And the ones that didn't get hit by nukes, they're going to be cast into slavery. Right? It says, "And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance." All right, because as it tells you, I believe in Isaiah, it tells you, "Is this the man that made the whole earth to tremble?" Because when we're in the kingdom, all right, these other nations, these heathen nations, they're gonna look at Esau as like, "Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?" All right, we were listening to this man. This man is on the lowest level. All right, which they're all gonna be in slavery for 1,000 years, but Esau is gonna be the worst, because after 1,000 years he's gonna be burnt. It says, "And no man shall have our works in remembrance," right? Because their whole infrastructure is gonna be burnt. They're not gonna be in remembrance. All right, everything's gonna be destroyed. All right, they're gonna be building the kingdom, building our royalty, right? And it says, "And our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof." All right, verse 5. For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning, for it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. Alright? And that's what they're doing, and that's what they're doing now, man. Okay? So they know that, they got nothing but a short time. So guess what? They're gonna use, people, to help their agenda, to help them push what they need to push. All right, since they're in the power seat, they're gonna use the celebrities. They're gonna use everything in their power to fulfill their NWO, which they're not gonna do, because the Lord tells you in Job 20 that once Esau tried to fill his belly, the Lord's gonna cast it down, all right, and destroy it. So this devil's gonna be destroyed at the very same time he's trying to fulfill it, man. But you see, SEERS, Severe Epidemic Enterovirus Respiratory Syndrome, 2025, which we're not too far from. Okay, hey, Lord will, hey, it come this year, next year, who knows, man? But hey, this is all a planned agenda. It's all predictive programming at the end of the day to the message to the elites. Not only the elites on the left side, but the elites on the right side too, which the right side will be the prophets. Okay, the men of the Lord. So we see all these things happening. Hey, we got to be prepared for the things that are going to come. It's not going to get easy. It's going to get way much worse. And we got to be built in our minds. We got to gird our loins and gird our minds to be prepared for this, man. This is what we signed up for, and this is what we're going to ride out with all the way to the end. So with that, Lord willing, lesson been edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shem Shah Shemar Kakudash. Till next time, I say Shalom.